Hi, this is Kendall Boyson, professional life and recovery coach, and you're listening to Encouragementology, the practice of instilling hope. Hi there. Thanks for joining me. On this show, we are digging into the effects of encouragement on building confidence and self-esteem. The definition: the action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. Heartwarming, huh? Seems like a simple and uplifting definition, but so much to unpack here and explore. We focus so much attention on motivation as the key to driving results, staying on task, and completing a mission. But how does encouragement factor in? It's kind of like the chicken and the egg. Which comes first, motivation or encouragement? Well, in real life, encouragement often kicks things off. When you're feeling unsure or lacking confidence, a little encouragement can go a long way. It helps you believe that you can actually do something, which then gets you motivated to give it a shot. But hey, sometimes motivation comes first. You might already be pumped up about a goal, and then a bit of encouragement helps you stay on track or get past roadblocks. It's all about perception and meeting someone where they are. Sometimes encouragement leads the charge, and other times motivation is already there, just waiting for a little boost from some positive vibes. I hope you find this as fascinating as I have for the last 7 years. There will be something in here for you, meeting you where you are, and something you can pass on to meet someone else along their journey. Michael Cooley gives us a breakdown and his take on the power of encouragement found on LinkedIn. I'm sure you often hear this word, but have you ever wondered about the true essence of the word encouragement? At its core lies a profound connection to courage, resilience, and inner strength. The etymology of the word reveals its rich history, tracing back to the Latin word cor, meaning heart. Let's delve into the roots of the word encouragement and explore its transformative power in inspiring bravery and determination. Prepare to discover the profound impact encouragement can have on individuals and how it can empower us to face life's challenges head on. The word encourage finds its origin in the Old French word encourager, which translates to make strong or to hearten. This underlying meaning provides a glimpse into the true nature of encouragement. It's about fortifying the hearts and spirits of others. It's a powerful tool that instills confidence, nurtures growth, and emboldens individuals to overcome obstacles. By understanding the etymology of encouragement, we gain insight into its purpose and potential. Encouragement can ignite the fire within individuals and push them beyond their perceived limitations. It empowers people to take risks, pursue their dreams, and persevere through adversity. Consider the story of Helen Keller, who, despite being deaf and blind, accomplished remarkable feats with the unwavering support and encouragement of her teacher, Anne Sullivan. It was through this encouragement that Helen found the courage to break barriers and become an inspiration to millions. In our daily lives, we can harness the power of encouragement to uplift those around us. By offering genuine support, recognizing achievements, and providing constructive feedback, we can foster growth and positivity. When we believe in others and show them that belief, we plant seeds of courage and resilience that can sprout into incredible achievements. So here are some ways. Express sincere appreciation. Take the time to acknowledge the efforts and accomplishments of others. A simple thank you or a heartfelt note can go a long way in brightening someone's day. Provide constructive feedback. Offer guidance and support by providing constructive criticism that helps individuals learn and grow. Be a source of inspiration. Share personal stories of triumph over adversity to motivate others and remind them that challenges can be overcome. And create a safe space. Foster an environment where individuals feel comfortable taking risks and exploring their potential. Encourage open communication and collaboration. Encouragement is a powerful force that can shape lives, transform perspectives, and ignite the flames of courage within individuals. Understanding the roots of the word encouragement brings us closer to its true essence, strengthening hearts and inspiring bravery. By incorporating genuine encouragement into our daily lives, we can uplift those around us, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Let's embrace the power of encouragement and unleash the extraordinary potential within ourselves and others. At the root of encouragement is inspiring or instilling bravery, strength, and determination in someone, particularly in their heart or core being. You know, I stumbled upon encouragement 7 years ago. If you've been listening to me for a while, I'm sure you've heard this story because I open up with it so many times, but it was such a revelation to me. And I love that. I love how a shift in perspective means everything. If you are so set in your ways where you can't take that slight shift, you are missing so much more in your understanding of the world and those around you. So for me, I was starting this whole journey thinking I needed to help others, which is very valiant, of course, but what I learned helped me so much more. You know, I started out wanting to help women get back to work. If you've heard the story before, I created a job-seeking workshop. I put together a closet of professional clothing. I rallied a group of some passionate volunteers to help me with these workshops, and we got to work. In my mind then, it was really just helping them get from A to Z. And in my mind, that meant you need a resume, you need a professional outfit, you need some job interview skills, things of that nature. So it was really more tangible in my mind. So we had our first workshop. At the end, it was a great day. I mean, it was about 5 hours. We were pouring into people and having lunch together and doing makeovers. It was really cool. At the end, I was taking one of the ladies home. She didn't have a car, so I picked her up and I took her home. And we were just exhausted. So we're just chit-chatting on the way home. And as she gets out of my car, she stops and turns and looks at me. And she said, "Thank you for making me feel so good about myself today." And I was dumbstruck for just a moment thinking, oh my gosh, it was not about what we gave them. It's about how we made them feel. And immediately, it was like a neon sign, encouragement. So I called one of the volunteers. She had really helped me put it all together. And I said, "Kristen, it's not about resumes and clothes. It's about encouragement." Wow, that totally changed everything that I was doing. It's more about pouring into people, letting them know that you believe in them, that you know that they have what it takes to do whatever it is they want to do. Since then, it has become a way of life for me. And as a result, it's made me more optimistic. It's made me look at opportunities to connect, really look for those. It helps me reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. It helps me quickly move into problem-solving mode. It helps me listen to understand. And it helps me share uplifting energy and focused attention. And guess what? It's free. It's easy to give, and the benefits for you quadruple. Let's explore this idea of encouragement as a practice. Joel Nundy shares the power of encouragement, how to live an encouraging lifestyle, on his YouTube channel. Take a listen.
Are you wanting to live an encouraging lifestyle? Or maybe you're wanting to speak life and uplift those around you in your everyday life. Speaking encouragement has the power to change the trajectory of people's days, weeks, or even months. It ignites a flame inside of people to be who they're called to be and ignite a purpose inside of them. And it cancels out the noise of what is happening around them, and it settles the souls of those that are struggling. I like to call this the power of encouragement. And that is why I created this YouTube channel, to create a space where people can come and be built up, to be encouraged, to be motivated, and to see their true potential. And that is a big part of my story. I have been spoken into by peers, by family, friends, leaders, and mentors, and it truly has changed my life. And so I want you to be able to experience the same. The ability to encourage is a gift that we've all been given. It's a chance to be able to lift others up, whether it's through everyday life or even your career, your job, a hobby that you've got. And it can often seem so awkward at first when we're speaking that first word, whether it be a family member or a stranger that we don't know, or even somebody who's serving us at a shop. It can often seem hard to get the words out, or when it's a family member where it may be a new way of life to live because we're often used to joking and speaking negative things. But as we place one word in front of the other, we're able to break the cycle of what has been placed in the past. And so I encourage us all to break that cycle and to start something new. I believe encouragement is a lifestyle. It's a process and something that we have to learn. It's not a finish line that we can cross. It's not a medal that we can achieve, but it's putting one foot in front of the other, teaching ourselves and also being receptive to those around us and learning from them. And they've actually done some scientific research on encouragement and the effects that it can have. And encouragement affects parts of our brain that are normally not active and are dormant. But as we speak and as we hear more encouragement, they become more and more active. And these parts of the brain that become active allow us to see things in a different light. We naturally become more optimistic and see things through a different lens. We're able to see the better outcome in situations. And this is the power that encouragement has in our own brains, in our own lives. But I think more importantly, the effect that a lifestyle of encouragement brings is the formation of our character. And you might be asking yourselves, how can we live an encouraging lifestyle? Well, I believe that the most encouraging people I know aren't ones that bring eloquent words, but rather the people who bring simple, encouraging words consistently. And I think that is a great tool that we can use and remember as we try and live this way of life, to simply say encouraging things consistently. And something that I said to myself when I wanted to start living an encouraging lifestyle was, I'm going to try and encourage someone once a day. Once a day, I'm going to try and say something encouraging to those around me. That might feel like a lot for you to be able to achieve, or maybe it's not a lot at all, but I believe that we can all achieve it. And I know there'll be a change in our lives and in those around us when we consistently say one simple encouragement every day. I hope that you're able to see the significance of what encouragement can have in our lives, that you're able to be encouraged and uplifted through what I've said, but also that you feel equipped to be able to live a life of encouragement to those around you and also to yourself. And I look forward to taking one step forward with you all as we try and live this life of encouragement together.
Wow, I love the reminder of it being a daily practice. If you want the encouragement effect, you got to give it to receive it. Now, you might be thinking, I'm shy. I don't know the right words. I'm sure people don't want to be bothered. Does that sound familiar? Well, let me give you some different ideas. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture where you really need to go so far out of your comfort zone. How about the little things? Let me tell you about the little things that make a big impact. Show up. By just showing up for someone, you're communicating that you're important. you're important enough for me to show up. If you smile at someone, genuinely smile at them, not the kind that's like, hey, I'm just smiling, the obligatory smile. I'm talking about connecting and smiling. You're communicating that I'm a safe space. I care enough to connect. When you gain eye contact with someone and you're really looking at them, so many times we're looking down or we're trying to distract ourselves. But when you catch someone's eye and you lock eye contact, that's communicating, I see you. There's something about being seen that is so powerful. When you listen, really listen. Open your ears, not just listen until you have a break in the conversation and you can respond, but really listen. You're communicating that you're heard. You are heard. I'm listening. And when you acknowledge what you've heard, you're communicating that I understand. I created a practice called Here's Your Cue. QCUE, standing for connect, understand, and encourage. And my goal was for this to be an intentional practice. The first time I ever spoke about Here's Your Cue and spoke about encouragementology all those years ago, I had someone in my group say, oh my gosh, I did that this morning and I didn't even know that's what I was doing. I want you to be intentional with this practice. It seems like today everyone is encouraged to speak, share their opinions, and define themselves versus connect with others and listen to understand. It's okay not to have the last word and to simply just be there for another person. Danielle Burnock shares 5 ways encouragement is powerful, found on her blog. The other morning, I was engaged in my usual writing exercise when my daughter texted me that her daily phone call would be a little delayed. She had to stop for gas because the gas light went on in her car. Immediately, I connected it to what I had been writing about. Encouragement. I pondered if we humans have such a thing in the area of our emotions. Do we have an indicator light, similar to the gas light in automobiles, to warn us when we're low on the emotional fuel we need? I have heard people talk about how we all have an emotional tank, like the gas tank in a car, but I don't remember anyone talking about the indicator light. I started thinking about it. We know that the gas indicator light goes on to warn us we're in danger of our car running out of gas. We could end up stranded somewhere we don't want to be without adequate help. Unless we have our trusty cell phone, then we can call for help. But then we have to trust and wait. Our lives are interrupted by a lack of preparation or not paying attention. Not the end of the world, but still no fun. If we run out of gas emotionally, what might that look like? Is it when we find ourselves somewhere we don't want to be emotionally? In a fit of rage? Overcome with depression? Having a meltdown into tears? Unable to function in a rational way? Maybe even staring off into space because we're so overwhelmed? Been there? Yeah. If you're breathing, you've experienced being overwhelmed in some capacity. So what do we do with that? How do we avoid it? Where is the warning sign? What is the indicator light? I believe it's discouragement. I'm not sure we all recognize discouragement unless it's profound. But I realize that when discouragement is creeping in, we have less joy, less strength, less motivation, less attention span, less courage. It's like our soul is collectively tired. It is. It's telling us we're running out of gas. How do we refill? We need encouragement. Sounds too simple, I know, but let's look at what encouragement actually is. Encouragement is giving support. My first thought when I saw that word support was money, which is true but not exclusively. There's also the support a building requires for the walls and roof to stay up. There is the support provided when you half carry someone with an injured leg or foot who cannot walk. A cast supports broken bones so they can heal. Support is being there for what is needed. Encouragement is instilling confidence, which is putting courage in where it is lacking, where there is uncertainty and doubt. It's reminding someone of what is true and trustworthy, reminding them of where their trust and faith can be placed, the secure place for their emotional footing. Encouragement is feeding hope. Hope is the support system to our belief that we can expect a different and better outcome. Hopelessness is a byproduct of discouragement. Hope needs to be fed. Encouragement is empowering. It changes perception. It causes a person to see their abilities differently. Encouragement is a form of love. It puts courage back where it has been lost due to fear. But there is a perfect love that throws out fear and instills a boldness. It's what I call the love that heals. Encouragement is vital, just like breathing. So, where do we get it? I see two places. One is ourself, and the other is other people. Encouraging ourselves is a skill that is learned. We're not born with it. Even infants need to learn the skill of what is called self-soothing. Children that grow up well-loved are better at this than those lacking that emotional support. The greatest internal support is to know that we're loved and that the love does not hinge on anything we do. That is the love that heals. That is the love of the pursuer. That is what gave David, a guy in the Bible, the ability to encourage himself when his army was overwhelmed and threatened to kill him. He was so successful at this that he was able to get control of the angry mob and lead those same men to regain what the enemy had stolen from them. Encouragement is powerful. However, if we have found ourselves in the land of overwhelmed and lack the ability to encourage ourselves effectively, what then? This is where our truster is tested. Do we have someone in our life we trust with our darkness? If we do, we must go to them for help. If we don't, it's imperative that we find someone. Oh no, that's too scary. What will they think? What will they say? What will they do? Daniel said, I have been in that frozen state of hiding, trapped between the fears of staying in the dark place and allowing others to see my dark side, trapped in the place where it's hard to breathe. Only one thing has brought me out: the encouragement from the love that heals, to come out into the light where it's safe with Him. He's encouraged me to open up, to make myself vulnerable, to allow others to see my imperfections and failings. It was terrifying, but it was also life-changing. I may not be able to encourage myself all the time, but I have done it in the times I previously had been inept. I have accomplished that by pre-encouraging myself. I do this every day. I program my mind with things I want in there, like songs, affirmations, scriptures, and books that are emotionally, mentally, and spiritually healthy. It's true. Reaching out to someone for help involves risk, but the alternative is also true. If we don't acquire the help we need to bring about whatever change is necessary, the overwhelming will simply cycle. We can push it under using numerous methods of avoidance, but it will surface again. And once we've acquired the breath we have needed, we can pass it on to others. Encouragement. We can provide support, sit and listen, speak kind and truthful words that build up, babysit, cook a meal, pray for them. We can instill confidence, be trustworthy, remind them of their faith, remind them of qualities and abilities they have. We can feed their hope. We remind them of past victories, speak of positive possibilities, share stories of others who have made it through. We can empower them, tell them the good things you see in them, help them problem solve, let them help you. We can love them. Don't lie to make them feel better. Remind them that they're not alone. Ask them how you can help. Remind them of the love that heals. We can help them breathe. Let's revisit this idea of encouragement versus motivation. I want to make sure we understand the order and significance. Motivation and encouragement are related concepts, but they do have some distinct differences. So let's talk about the nature of them. Motivation often involves external factors like rewards, incentives, or pressure to act in some way. Encouragement, on the other hand, is more about providing support, confidence, and belief in someone's ability. Okay, it's a subtle difference there. Let's talk about focus. Motivation tends to focus on the desired outcome or goal, pushing someone towards a specific result. Encouragement focuses more on the individual, boosting their confidence and self-belief. What about timing? Motivation is often needed at the beginning of a task or when facing challenges to get started or to keep going. Encouragement can be ongoing, providing support throughout the process. Let's talk about the effects. Motivation can lead to action and achievement, but it may not always address deeper emotional needs. Whereas encouragement can have a lasting impact on someone's confidence, self-esteem, and well-being. And let's talk about the source. Motivation can come from external sources like coaches, teachers, rewards. Encouragement can also come from external sources, but it's often more effective when it comes from within, through self-talk and self-belief. So you can see some differences, but encouragement is where we're supporting the person. And I always thought about that encouragement comes first in my mind, because you can be motivated to reach a goal, but you first have to be encouraged before you know a goal is even attainable at all. While motivation is about providing a reason or an incentive to act, encouragement is about providing support, belief, and confidence in someone's abilities. So both are important in achieving goals and overcoming challenges, but encouragement tends to have a more personal and lasting impact. In the search for meaning and self-awareness, we all have felt moments where we doubt ourselves or our abilities. This doubt limits our self-esteem and hampers our confidence when we need it most. But when understanding ourselves, what is the difference between esteem and confidence? At Start My Wellness, Dr. Anton Babushkin shares the difference. How does self-esteem differ from self-confidence? Self-esteem refers to our intrinsic self-worth and value, an emotional asset of our dignity. In contrast, self-confidence refers to our belief in our abilities to perform tasks, face challenges, and achieve goals. In other words, self-esteem refers to overall feelings of worth, while self-confidence refers to faith in our competence. Make sense? Recognizing and internalizing the nuances between these two concepts can be transformative. By understanding where our feelings of worth originate and how our beliefs and our abilities manifest, we can begin to nurture each aspect of ourselves appropriately. Self-esteem refers to an individual's sense of their value in the world. Overall, it's an evaluation of one's worthiness based on internal beliefs about ourselves. Self-esteem is intrinsic, meaning it can only come from ourselves. It determines how much individuals believe they're valued, loved, and accepted by others, and how much they value themselves. While influenced by outside factors, no one else can determine your self-worth but you. When you rely on others' interpretations of your worth, you limit your ability to live a fulfilling life and depend on others for support and motivation. Self-esteem is generally rooted in childhood experiences, including feedback from parents, teachers, and peers. Initially dependent, children learn to become independent by seeing themselves as separate and unique due to this feedback. Individuals with poor models for self-esteem as children may have never learned to become fully self-reliant, leading to doubting themselves or dependence on others for esteem. However, with appropriate counseling, individuals can grow their self-esteem and personal values. For those who build their self-esteem, it offers more confidence, optimism, and love for oneself. Individuals with low self-esteem may avoid challenges, fear failure, experience inadequacy, and are more susceptible to mental health conditions. Self-confidence refers to an individual's belief in their abilities to achieve desired outcomes, perform tasks, or handle various situations. It's about having faith in one's competence. Unlike self-esteem, which is more stable and encompassing, self-confidence is generally situational. For example, regardless of one's esteem, one may feel confident in drawing or performing music, but not confident in social situations or public speaking. For everyone, confidence depends on the context and specific skill sets involved. Everyone is confident in some areas, but not in others. Confidence only refers to belief in achieving a goal based on prior experience and perceived competence. While childhood experiences can bolster confidence, generally it's built throughout each person's life based on positive experiences, feedback, and successes. In the same way, individuals can lose confidence based on negative experiences and feedback. How often do you do something, you do it well, you get great feedback, and now you have confidence that you could do it again? Individuals with high self-confidence are likelier to set ambitious goals, take risks, and accept criticism. Their belief in their abilities allows them to overcome challenges and meet realistic goals. There are some key differences between self-esteem and self-confidence. Overall, the main difference between the two concepts is that self-esteem is global, affecting the entire individual's self-worth, while self-confidence is contextual, relating to specific situations. Another way to view this is that self-esteem involves beliefs about our values, while self-confidence refers to beliefs about our abilities. I think you got it. Some things to remember is that self-esteem influences broad life choices and relationships. So building up that self-esteem in a young person is so important, whereas self-confidence influences approaches to specific goals. You might need to just do more things to have more self-confidence, but self-esteem is within, right? And it's based primarily on internal validation versus self-confidence is more on external validation. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy for individuals to feel lost and out of touch with their self-worth. With intentional effort, you can cultivate your self-esteem and self-confidence, and they're both vital for personal growth, resilience, and overall well-being. Here are some practical strategies to strengthen your self-worth. Reflect on your positive qualities. Make a list of your strengths, your accomplishments, and things you like about yourself. Revisit this list often and add to it as you recognize more of your unique qualities. It's hard to talk about yourself, but really put some time to this practice. Practice self-compassion. Just be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself as you would a close friend with understanding, patience, and encouragement. Challenge your negative thoughts. They can run away with themselves in a moment's notice, so pay attention to critical or unhelpful thoughts about yourself. Challenge them and replace them with positive narratives. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift you and appreciate you. Avoid negative comparisons. Remember, everyone is on their own journey. Comparing yourselves to others can hurt your self-esteem. Instead, focus on your own path. Set boundaries. Learn to say no. and ensure that your boundaries are respected. This action reinforces the belief that your feelings and needs are valid. And when you need help, seek it. If low self-esteem is affecting your mental health daily, consider therapy or counseling. Professionals can provide valuable tools and insights to boost self-esteem. Cultivating self-confidence is a cornerstone for personal development, enabling individuals to approach challenges enthusiastically and take appropriate risks without fear. So here are some suggestions to improve and sustain your self-confidence. Start small and build up. Begin with tasks you're familiar with and gradually tackle bigger challenges. Each success, no matter how minor, can boost your confidence. Don't forget to celebrate. Take time to acknowledge and rejoice in your accomplishments, both big and small. Always be learning. Seek opportunities to gain new skills and enhance existing ones. It's important to be open and accepting of constructive criticism. Using feedback as a tool for growth, constructive criticism can show you areas of improvement, which can help you build confidence. Visualization is such a powerful tool. So imagine a positive outcome. This can help reduce anxiety and bolster self-assurance. Just go ahead and think about it and speak about it. Don't be afraid to face your fears. Confront what you fear head on. With each challenge you face, your confidence in handling similar situations in the future will grow. Genuine encouragement has the power to uplift, motivate, and inspire individuals in profound ways. Unlike superficial praise or participation trophies, genuine encouragement acknowledges specific efforts, progress, and achievements. So here are some key aspects of its power. It can help you boost your confidence. Now, we've just been talking so much about self-esteem and confidence, but genuine encouragement helps individuals believe in their abilities and their potential. It validates their efforts and reinforces their beliefs in themselves. So important. It helps foster resilience. Encouragement teaches individuals to persevere in the face of challenges. It helps them develop resilience and the ability to bounce back from setbacks. It inspires growth. When people receive genuine encouragement, they're more likely to step out of their comfort zones and take on new challenges. This can lead to personal and professional growth. It strengthens relationships. Genuine encouragement builds trust. It shows that you care about the other person's success and well-being. It helps improve performance. Encouragement has been linked to improving performance in academics, sports, and work. It motivates individuals to strive for excellence. Genuine encouragement can have a positive impact on mental health. It can reduce stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. As if you needed any more encouragement to be intentional with your encouragement. I hope you've been able to pick up some different strategies. Think about your daily practice. Live encouraging yourself and encouraging others, and see what the payoff has in store for you. If you want to share encouragementology with a friend who needs to know they're not alone in this journey of self-discovery, you can visit encouragementology.com or anywhere you stream your content to receive this episode and all others. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for additional encouragement throughout the week. So I challenge you. Encouragement is a transformative tool, fostering confidence, resilience, growth, and stronger relationships while improving performance and mental health. So don't hold back. Offer words of encouragement and watch the magic unfold as you create a ripple effect of positivity in the world. I know you can do it. Thank you for listening to Encouragementology with Kendall Boyson, where we find positive ways to handle some of life's challenges.
I stumbled through until the path was clear.